each and every one of these options. For transport emissions, you have the number of vehicles going on the roads and how much they emit based on their mileage and their age and their mode, so on and so forth. For traffic safety, we have models. For road intersection plan, we have models. For if you are a transport planner, you must have seen or worked on Visum. So we design traffic intersections, roundabouts, we design the signal timings, the green split and everything, so that not only vehicles but the pedestrians have time to safely cross the road and so on. We plan the mode based on behavioral choice models, how people would choose which mode and which route, even so this route choice modeling and so on. And just to make things interesting, we'll be discussing a case in the urban development or city planning area, which is relevant to transport modeling. We'll be checking out what kind of scenarios we would be uh, we would be able to simulate in relation to urban development. So thank you for this. This is another one of the questions, whether you think if you need to learn a programming language, or if you think that you are aware of software which you would use for transport modeling, you would have to just go to the next question and enter the name. For example, if you would think that Python would be the perfect, right? Space syntax, perfect R. So anything of that sort, just go ahead and input your solution. And while we go ahead with this a bit, and we will be back to that. Now, these are basically like a classification system for various transport models which have come up in the market. The theories have been studied even by you. So you know about the rent aggregation model, where you have the CBD area and how the rent or the land values, they uh, go down when you, as a function of the distance from the city center, and so many other models. So you know that if you have land values, if you know how these land values increase, if you are able to define a function, you would be able to identify or predict at least the value of a particular land piece of land in a distant or near future. That is the transport model that we are talking about, that you have already studied. But these are different models. So mathematical model, they include, for example, game theory, cellular automata, agent based model, spatial input output models. They are mostly used in economics, but nowadays we are also, like I said, attitudinal or behavioral choice models. And then there are micro simulation models, like PTV Wisdom, when you are modeling a particular road intersection or a traffic signal. What are the inputs that we need to have in this? Now we are talking about big data, and the data which we use over here is all kinds of data which can be acquired either because we already have IT integrated smart systems